Hello class, today we're gonna make these adorable little piglets. They're gonna be also displayed at Volusia County Fair. So we're gonna wait until then to take them home. We're gonna display them, and then coming up in November, I'll return them to you and you can take them home. So today we're gonna just be making these and save them for the art department to take to the fair and to show them that our ESE department is making amazing things in class, and we're gonna give them a little like, hey, I'm gonna situate them with Mama Piglet, and I'll show you that video a little later how adorable they're gonna look like together. But first, let's learn how to make it. Okay, I'm gonna push these piglets a little aside, and we're gonna start with this one. All right, let's get started. So what we're gonna need is in your little supply box, you're gonna find just a simple mini bottle. All we're gonna need is cut off the paper if the paper was not removed yet. You're gonna get your scissors and cut the paper out. Okay, now we have it ready. Open the little top and you're gonna get a piece of, see how that's pink? We got that color because you can use a tissue paper or you can use a plastic tablecloth, and you're just gonna feed it inside, and you can use your pencil to spread it evenly around. Just kind of wiggle it around so it has some color. It's very nice. Okay, once we have that inside, we're gonna close our bottle. Okay, so once we filled it out with the tissue paper, we're ready to start putting the face on. So we put the cap back on, and this one is all pink, so it would take one of these supplies, which is a pre-packed air dry clay that comes from the Learn and Play modeling clay with air dry clay, non-toxic, and this is a class size of 16 in this packet. So each student is gonna get one of the air clay. If there's gonna be one black and one pink, so I'm gonna show you how to make both. If you wanna use just the pink, you're gonna use the whole face pink, or you can share with your shoulder partner, and one student would take half of the black and one student would take half of the pink. So you have to first cut off the ends like this, and then unwrap the clay. And if you want to make the black face, you and your shoulder partner will divide the clay in half. So you're gonna take a half, and your friend shoulder partner will take a half. Okay, and then we are going to mix it. So you're just gonna squish the pink and the black together to make that cute little face. Look how cute that is. See? Okay, so we're mixing it together, and your partner has half and you have half because you want to make the spotted little piglet face. And I'm kind of opening it so I can mix it, kneading it. This is called kneading the clay. So I'm kneading it, making it stretchy to make it nice and flat and things like that. And I'll do the same thing to this so I can show you. All right, so I have it here. And I can fold it a couple of times because one part is more pink, one part is more black. So I want it like evenly distributed. And then I'm going to divide. So I'm just doing one clay now. So I'm one student, so I'm just going to put this one away. So I'm going to divide it in half. And the first half, I'm going to make a bowl with it. And I'm going to take my bottle. I'm going to start flattening out like this. And I'm going to start wrapping my snout. Okay, so I'm going to just start putting it around. And if you make it too thin, it's gonna break off. a little bit for you, so we gotta wrap it up kind of even. And you don't need too much on the bottom. See, she doesn't have much on the bottom. I just covered the cap of the bottle, and then above that we're gonna put more clay. Same thing here, not too much on the bottom. We're just gonna be covering the top, and it hardens really hard because it's air dry clay, so it's gonna stay pretty good after it dries. So right now it's pliable. I'm gonna stand them up like this so you can see where we're going with this. So this one is more pinky. I like it for the snout, so I'm gonna take the pinky part. I divided the clay in half, so I'm taking the more pink part, and I'm gonna start wrapping it around. Okay, and that's how it looks like. So I have it about wrapped around there. And the second part I'm gonna use is for the around the face. Like that. I'm gonna just connect it, and I'm gonna form some ears with this. See how the ears are formed here to the sides? So I'm just kind of forming triangles for my ears. Okay, and I'm gonna even my sides. I'm gonna attach it to the bottle so that it looks neat. The best way to make the triangle ear that I find is push your thumb inside of the triangle, and it's gonna wiggle it to make it look like very big, like a very organic shape. Okay, so put your thumb into the triangle and push it, and it's gonna create a nice pig ear look, and it's gonna dry really hard, so it's gonna keep that nice shape. So make a triangle. See how I have a triangle now? I push my thumb inside of it, and bam, I'll kind of squeeze the end of it, and now I have a cute little ear. Did you see how that happened? Now we're done with the sculpting part. I am going to make it over one more time with that leftover clay, because this will dry pretty quickly, and also it will give you a chance to see it again. So again, what we did was divide the clay in two parts, choose one part to wrap the snout, and I'm kind of ironing it on, like pushing it into my water bottle like that around the snout. And I don't need much on the bottom, I just need to adhere it to the top. Then wrap the remaining part. I'm going to make it into a little rectangle. Wrap the remaining part around where you left off, and then choose a little bit of clay to make it into triangles like that. And you're gonna mold this, model it to look like a face, cute little face. Now with the triangle, you're gonna put your thumb inside and create that nice little organic ear, and squeeze the top like that to have an ear. Okay, one more time. And see how this one is uneven here? I'm gonna connect that to make a round little cheek. From this triangle, I'm gonna push my thumb inside to make that cute little ear. And now I'm ready to do the next part. So the next part is take some eyes, googly eyes. You don't need a glue because you're just gonna insert them inside of the clay, and it's gonna hold by itself. See? Then take a pencil and make the snout little openings with your pencil in the clay. So I'll show you that one more time. The eyes will hold, and when the air dry clay is dry, it's gonna just glue it in place, so you don't need a glue. So I'll do that again. I will take my eye and I'll just push it into the clay, wiggle it a little bit so it stays on both sides, wiggle it a little bit, it stays. And now I'm gonna make with my pencil 2 little holes for the nose, for the snout, so the piglet can breathe. Okay, nice little close-up of our piglet. Next thing is we are going to now take a pipe cleaner, and you're gonna probably get a little piece like this. You're gonna put it on a pencil and wind it around like so. And we're gonna make a pigtail, okay? And we can use a tape to tape it in, or if a teacher can help you, we can go around and with push pin, we can make a little hole and then push it in, okay? And we're not gonna do legs because they're gonna be tucked in inside of the nice hay. We're gonna make them a nice little pig sty for them for a display. So they're not gonna need legs or anything. They're just gonna have cute little tails like this sticking out. And by this time, you're gonna be done. So you're either gonna just take a piece of tape again and attach very easily the little pigtail to the tape, and it's gonna hold up like that. And then by that time, your cute little piglet is ready. Very nice. Now is your turn.